Des analystes le décrivent comme un changement important pour ce pays. Je vous le disais à l'instant, le Parlement burkinabé vient de
Now
voter
to
un
Burkina
amendement
Faso, where Parliament has
permettant à
voted
nouveau
an
aux
amendment
militaires
which
d'entrer dans un
authorizes the military
gouvernement.
officials to be
Cette
part of the
modification de
government.
la loi
This
survient alors
comes 1
même
year
que
after
l'année
another
passée,
law
après
banning
la
military
chute de l'ancien
participation in
président
politics
Blaise
had been
Compaoré,
voted.
le Conseil national
However,
de
according to
transition
the
avait
new law,
adopté une loi
the military
qui
does
leur
not have the
interdisait de
right
faire de la
to
politique
join a
ou
political
d'occuper
party
des hautes
as a
fonctions
way
au
to
sein
keep the
du
military
gouvernement
out
et
of
dans
politics.
l'administration publique. Néanmoins, selon la nouvelle loi, les militaires n'ont pas le droit d'adhérer à un parti politique, ce que des analystes qualifient déjà de dépolitisation de l'armée.
Well, that's correct, Stefan. And as you have explained, the National Transitional Council, the parliamentary assembly that was established after the fall of former President Blaise Compaoré, this law required them to resign first from their military positions before engaging in politics, which is contrary to the new law. But according to Halidou Sanfo, the parliamentarian who proposed the bill, the military are also full citizens of the country who have tremendous skills and who can call upon other members who have demonstrated competence to solve a problem in a government or administration without necessarily being affiliated to a political party. Mr. Siaka Koulibaly is a political analyst in Burkina Faso, and he joins us now from Ouagadougou. Hello, Mr. Koulibaly, and thank you very much for joining us today on the morning call. How can you explain this law that allows the military to engage in politics?
La décision de réformer la loi autorisant les...
The decision to amend the law which prohibited the military is a reformed law which already existed and had allowed the military to take necessary measures if they wanted to get involved in politics. And it is this law which has been hardened, which had been hardened by totally banning the military from involving in politics unless they resigned from the army. So, we go back to the former measures, which gives more rights to the military and which respects the institution, the constitution. The decision taken by the transition was not in conformity with the constitution to the extent that it deprived totally the military of their possibility to participate in the political life of the country. It is in compliance with the Constitution. In fact, the National Assembly is in the process of correcting a number of texts which, of course, existed already. You know well that before the judge, a law which is not at all in accordance with the Constitution can be cancelled in all ways. In relation to the context, it should be said that in all democratic countries, there is this possibility which is given to soldiers to be focused on serving the nation through the army. It is when they are still in the army and they are involved in political life that the problem arises. One may recall General de Gaulle, General Colin Powell of the United States. These are members of the military who left the army to get involved in politics. Therefore, this possibility exists in all liberal democracies.
Well, Mr. Koulibaly, there were discussions about reforms to be made in the military. What's the status now?
For now, we have not yet seen the results of the proposals which were to be made. We do not yet have the documents. We cannot really say that it is in progress. We are waiting to see the outcome, especially considering the problems we witnessed last year with the interference of the military in the transition. It was necessary to tell the army to refocus on its role, which is the defense and security of the territory. It is true that the army in general and even the security sector in Burkina Faso is in need of general reforms. This work, which is still awaited, particularly in a context where security is a major concern. We are expecting deep reforms from the government in this light in order to make these bodies more efficient. there is not only the terrorist threat, which is present since we had several events in 2015 and 2016. The army is not really operational today due to some decisions which were taken during the transition.
En 2015 et en 2016, mais l'armée elle-même est dans un état où elle n'est pas aujourd'hui assez opérationnelle dû à certaines décisions qui avaient été prises par la transition.
One of the decisions was corrected by Parliament a few days ago. Several will be corrected while waiting for the general reforms.
En attendant de faire une réforme générale.
Voilà, c'était Siaka Koulibaly.
That was Siaka Koulibaly, a political analyst talking to us live from Ouagadougou.